Yeah. But I mean, I think we've been talking for a while.
Yeah,
Um,
I think this is probably part one of a 9-part, uh, you know, Siri Ken Burns discussion
yeah,
on Syria.
I did wanna talk eventually about some misconceptions that a lot of people have about ISIS, but we can save that to another episode for another
Yeah, well,
episode.
I mean, we already have like our illustrated essay on ISIS that you wrote
Yeah,
a
yeah,
while
people can
ago.
read that. I could talk
That's
a little
available
bit
on
about
our
what that.
Facebook page.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
totally.
but yeah, I mean, I like we could go on all night until we fall down, but I don't think anybody, this is not a filibuster.
No, no,
And
I
this is
think
not
that
the last time we're going to talk about Syria.
this is the kind of episode I think that people should be listening, or shouldn't, like, not have to be, but I recommend listening to it in broken segments so that it doesn't, like,
Yeah, we'll
it's
have
not
to
too much.
edit it up in a way. Um, sometimes it's hard with the flow of conversation to, give people little parts. But yeah, this is a long one, and this is a serious one. This is not,
Yeah,
we had some fun last week
yeah,
with Noah, but uh, this was a more somber topic. So
yeah, yeah, but
um,
it's important that people know what's going on. And it's, again, we're going to talk about Lebanon soon. It's
yeah,
the that part of the world has seen a lot of trouble and conflict, and I hope that something turns around soon, because I don't think that this can last forever.
no, I think there's going to be a good future for some of these countries, and there's going to be, like, also I think there's a future ahead for Africa that people wouldn't necessarily expect.
Yeah,
There's
totally.
just a few things that, there's like some of these conflicts, and some of this international fuckery needs to end.
Hmm.
um, and let the people rebuild and thrive. But you know yeah, and it's not always a fun thing to talk about, but I think it's important to talk about it, and that's why we do this thing. We don't talk about this shit because it's fun. I'm not happy to have news to talk about, but there is an endless supply. I wish there was no. It'd be nice to have a week where there was like not no news out of the Middle East. Nothing happened.
Yeah,
People ate
yeah.
falafel. They had some shawarma sandwiches. You know, uh, some guy farted on the bus. That's the news.
And
It'd
that's what
be
it used to
nice.
be. I mean, like, there were times when it used to be just like that. And so, what my point is, like, I think what I like to stress is that that region has a great potential, and people who aren't familiar with it or didn't know that part of the world, before all these conflicts, really took off. I think that there's a lot of there's a lot for people to see. The culture is great. People they love seeing foreigners come in and, like, visit and all that. And so it's a part of the world that doesn't get as much it doesn't get as much attention as it deserves, you know
It gets attention for bad news, but
for
never.
bad
It
news,
gets
not.
very little attention for like the hospitality and the beauty
And the
and the
history and the
good thing.
culture.
Yeah. I don't know. One of these days we're gonna have to do a cooking show.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're a good cook, so we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll show some Middle Eastern flavors.
Okay, we can do dueling mulahiyas.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. We can do that. We'll have to have Fahman on that
Yeah,
episode.
we'll get a tasting panel. We'll get Warren and somebody else.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, totally.
that would be fun. You got to break it up every once in a while. Get light.
Yeah.
in between the darkness, because
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
important. The important thing is that there's, we wouldn't be talking about this and doing this if we didn't think there was light at the end of the tunnel,
totally,
right?
totally.
Okay. All right, man. Well, I think it was a good session.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And for everyone listening, stay tuned next
We'll be
week.
back.
Yeah.
We'll be back soon. We'll check in on everybody and lay some knowledge and some complaints.
All right.
All right.
Khalidia
And
out.
you're out.